Hi guys, so I actually have an unboxing today. If I can not drop it, I have an unboxing. So I actually ordered the April box for Owlcrate because last month I actually finally read Six of Crows, and then this box was described as going to be having Young Elites, Six of Crows, Harry Potter stuff, and I was like, that's awesome. And so I decided to splurge a little bit and get this box, and I'm so excited for it. And I wasn't even expecting it to come so soon. So I'm going to open this, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm so sure of it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna do this now. So this is the April box. As usual, there is the title card and spoiler card right on top. I love this design so much. I love the red, I love the black, and the geometric aspect of it, and that creepy owl. I kind of have a thing for owls after reading Maggie Stiefvater's All the Crooked Things, because there was an owl motif throughout the entire thing. So I just love this theme, and April's box is titled Shadows and Secrets, and then on the back it just says everything that's in it. So of course, first there's the white floofy stuff that I really like playing with. That's always fun. And oh, there's a little button. So this button is in the same design as the cover card. And what is it? I don't know. It doesn't say. But it's the same design, so that's pretty cool. And then first on top, there is coffee from Bones Coffee, and it is an Owlcrate exclusive, and the flavor is dark chocolate and sea salt. Now, I don't normally drink like dark, like hot coffee, but I am 99.9% sure that I have to try this because dark chocolate and sea salt sounds amazing. How could anyone not try that? I have to do it. I have to do it. Okay, and then there is some soap, a bar of soap by the Three Sisters Apothecary it's a handcrafted bar of soap for the shadow hunters, and it is supposed to taste. You don't eat soap. It smells like wild berry. I actually haven't read the Shadow Hunters yet, but it's again one of those things that I really have to read, and it's been on my TBR for forever. And I want to smell it, but I can't open it. How do you even open it? Okay, cool beans. There we go. Oh, it's really pretty, and it smells fruity, which I guess would make sense because it's wild berry. It's just a purpley, which is nice. It goes with the little design that's on the front. Little purple flowers around. I like that. And then there are Harry Potter pencils, also an Owlcrate exclusive from Jubilee Design Studio. And the set is called Mischief and Secret. And I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good, of course. Mischief Managed and Property of the Half-Blood Prince, which I think that one's gonna be my favorite, because you don't actually see that much stuff that has Property of the Half-Blood Prince on it. Most of it is Mischief Managed, I solemnly swear, which is all good, but I really like that Property one. Okay, and then here's a sticker. Everyone has darkness inside them, however hidden. And that is from the Young Elites, and this one was designed by artist Jamila Mayo. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's of the character Adelina from the Young Elites, and it's really pretty. I love this design. Look. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And I love the portrayal of her, and she has a mask on, like a one eye mask, and it's feathered. It's so pretty. Okay, and then finally we have the Six of Crows item, and apparently it's a pillowcase, there we go, pillowcase designed by Stella Bookish Art, which I love. I have several of her prints. I also, for Christmas, bought myself a mug with one of her designs on it, and then I bought my mom a hand towel with that same design on it. It was Christmas themed, and it was so gorgeous. All of her stuff is so gorgeous. I highly recommend it. So I need to open this like right now so I can see all of it. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. So it says, when you can't beat the odds, change the game, which I believe Kaz Brecker said. Just look at this, it's so gorgeous. The design also actually kind of reminds me of Peter Pan stuff with the, you know, the cityscape, the night sky, when it's a little creepy, but like at the same time, it's really whimsical. And I love that. I love this so much. This is probably my favorite thing in the entire box. Oh my gosh. This is the thing that I really wanted the box for. So excited. Finally, well, almost finally, we have, so it's a short story by Stephanie Garber to go with Caraval, which I actually have not read, but have heard fantastic things about. And again, it's on my TBR list of things to read. So, I don't know. This one isn't gonna make much sense to me. It's the first couple chapters of Legendary, and which is gonna be the sequel for Caraval. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, that's exciting for people who are fans of it, and it's clearly just a reminder that I need to read Caraval. And that this box is reminding me to read books I need to do with Shadowhunters Legendary. Okay, finally we have the book, which, and this month is Ace of Shades by Amanda Foodie. And this is actually a book that I have on my TBR because I believe Emma Books, the booktuber Emma Books, reviewed it on Goodreads, and it sounded super interesting. So it actually is on my TBR. So that's so cool that I have it now. What? Ooh, that's so cool. So there's this fold out thing. Oh, of postcards that go with it. That's awesome. One has a map on it of the City of Sin, which is what Ace of Shades is about. And then the other one has the cover on it. The other one and the other two have quotes. It's so cute. I love that. And I keep dropping things. And then this is a letter from the author, because Owlcrate always includes a letter from the author. So this is from Amanda Foodie, and it says, Lo, Trops is the game of choice in New Reigns, otherwise known as the City of Sin. The players begin with 3 cards. Here are yours. So there's Ace of Shades, Ace of Diamonds, and Ace of Clubs. A gangster, a schoolgirl, and a mystery? That's a questionable hand for sure. If this were a typical round of Trops, I'd advise you to fold. However, the game you are playing is far grander and deadlier than your standard casino offerings. To win is become a legend. To lose is to die. I guess I'll be your card dealer and tour guide for this adventure. I'm an enthusiast of criminal history, endearing group casts, and lipstick, all of which and more feature in this book. You'll be exploring scandalous cabarets and fabulous casinos, facing the cruelest of villains in the darkest of streets. I wish you the best of luck. Foodie. So, first of all, this is super cool because it's a more unique letter from the author than the ones I've gotten in previous Owlcrate boxes. And also, the font actually kind of mirrors actual handwriting, because there are parts that are written larger almost randomly, and then parts that are written shorter. Some are like less bold, so it's almost like actual handwriting. Also, she signs it by her last name, which Maggie C. Fodder does, so I love that. Oh, and the book is signed, so I guess that's her first and last initials. That's super cool. She also wrote Daughter of the Burning City, which I have also heard good things about, and which is also on my TBR list. So this is a super interesting looking book. Ace of Shades is about this girl named Anna. So it's spelled E-N-N-E. So I don't really know how to pronounce that. So at the moment I'm pronouncing it N, but we'll see. I'll have to seek advice on that. So N has been raised as a proper young lady, going to finishing school and all that, and then her mother disappears. And this mother goes missing, and so Anne has to leave her finishing school and go in a search for her. But her search takes her to this guy named Levi, who she had been led to believe was an upstanding citizen, but was in fact a con man. And she has to somehow convince him to help her when that is not his primary interest. And in fact, he needs a lot of money and is trying to obtain that. But then she somehow is able to compensate for this and pay him, I guess. And ultimately this will lead to her having to go into the depths of the City of Sin, New Reigns, and confront mafia people, and they end up being part of this execution game, which I assume is Trops, but I'm not sure. But it sounds like a fascinating book. Kind of New Reigns, just based on this, kind of reminds me of like the old stories about Las Vegas, Atlantic City in the Old West. So that'll be super cool, especially since I'm guessing this is more fantasy-ish. I don't even know, steampunk, I don't know, but it sounds really good. And it was reviewed by Cinda Williams Chima, one of my favorite authors, on the front and the back. She said House of the Rising Sun meets Six of Crows to describe it. And then she said, thieves, rogues, and shady characters have always fascinated me. And so I enjoyed my dive into the morally ambiguous world of New Reigns. And on the front it does say, take a card and stake your soul. So I guess that kind of describes what Anne, the main character, is playing for here. And as Owlcrate has been doing, they have, I'll get to that provoked that reaction. There is the little booklet that they have been providing about the book with fun games. There's an interview with Amanda Foodie in it, as well as, so this is an exclusive Owlcrate cover. The original cover looks like this. And so that, it talks about that here. And so they changed some of the colors, trying to make it grittier and more dark. And let's see, there's a crossword puzzle, and then books that are also like Ace of Shades. So two of them I've read, Six of Crows and Young Elites, and then Caraval, which this is the beginning of the sequel. So clearly this is something I have to read. And then it just talks about some of the vendors who are in here, such as Bones Coffee Company, who did the dark chocolate and sea salt coffee that I must try that. And then their Owlcrate April Photo Box Challenge. And then the May theme. So these are actually, this is a different design. Oh, okay. This is the front of it, which is, it's like a lot of pink, rainbows, lipstick. Ooh, donuts are important. And it says fight like a girl. And then on the back is, I love this design so much. It's so gorgeous. There's going to be an exclusive bath bomb from a company called Whipped Up Wonderful, which sounds amazing. And if it's these colors, then I would probably get it just for those colors, because those are so pretty. yeah, so there's that, and it talks about this. It talks about May's box in it. It's going to be it's going to be focusing on girl power, and the book pick is a brutal Viking-inspired tale featuring a main character who is a warrior in every sense of the word. And it's about fighting what you believe in, the bonds between family, and what true loyalty truly means. There's items going to be inspired by Children of Blood and Bone, A Court of Wings and Ruin, Harry Potter, and Six of Crows. 2 of those I've read, the first 2 I have not. And then there's also going to be the bath bomb. Anyway, this has been super exciting. I am so excited for this book, and oh my gosh, I just love this pillowcase so much. It makes me sad because it doesn't match, it kind of matches my current one, but my current comforter and stuff. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this because I don't know. I'm moving soon anyway, so I think I'll decide what to do with it then, because maybe I'll have room for like another pillow then. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I can't wait to put this on a pillow and keep it and use it forever. And also, the other thing that I really like is this sticker. I have not decided yet what I'm going to be doing with the stickers that Owlcrate and the other book boxes provide, but they're also gorgeous, and I don't want to put them on my laptop because I'm just iffy about putting things on my laptop, but I'm gonna have to come up with something. So if anyone has ideas, you can put those in the comments. Yeah, but also I'm really excited for this coffee. Like, it's chocolate, and I really like, so I love everything in here, obviously, clearly, but I also really like these postcards. Those are cool. Depending on how much I like this book, I might have to get like some of them framed, because like I don't want to use them as like a postcard, but I want to use them as some kind of wall decoration. I have way too many wall decoration people. It's a problem because I have a collection basically. And yeah, so this is so exciting. This is probably going to be my, well, so I don't do consistent book boxes unboxings anymore because money, but I will do one every once in a while, so stay tuned for those, and stay tuned for reviews, book talks, all sorts of things that are bookish themed, book recommendations. I have ideas, I just need to do them. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day with your own books. Spend lots of time with them. It's important. Books need time with you. Bye.